Good afternoon, everyone, on the MyBC Consulting Facebook page. It's Monday at 1 o'clock, so that must mean it's time for another edition of Where in the World Is ... a W5 story session, where I bring you my connections, recent, long-term, and we ask them the W5 questions of who, what, where, when, why. I mixed that up. Who, what, where, when, and why. There we go. And we have Chandra. So why don't you bring yourself off of mute? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my fun little connection show here. And who are you?
So my name is Chana Riley. I'm with Home Life Realty, Home Life Advantage Realty. I'm a residential realtor.
What are 5 who hats, other than being a realtor, that you have in this world?
I'm also a volunteer. I do quite a lot of volunteer work. I'm a mom, and I love going to the gym. That's another thing on my list.
So, as going to the gym, what do you love to do? Like, what at the gym do you love to do?
I love doing strength training, and I also love encouraging others to come and work out and inspire others to get fit and healthy.
So, as a realtor, what role and what would you like to do as a realtor?
As a realtor, I love working with my clients and helping them with their purchase and sale of their home. Yeah, I've been doing it for 15 years. So for me, it's a lot of the clients that I have are past clients, referrals, and yeah, I love going out and helping them with the next phase of their life.
So where do you live, and where can you serve if somebody needs to buy or sell their home?
I live in Abbotsford, and I service Abbotsford, Mission, Langley, and Chilliwack area mostly. From time to time, I will service outside areas too, depending on the client.
Okay. So when did you decide that you wanted to get into real estate and be a realtor?
So back in 2006, a friend of mine was working for Ani Development, and she was doing pre-sales, and she said, "Hey, Shauna, come on out and check it out, see if you like it." And so I joined in, and I thought, oh, this is pretty cool, you know. But then what I realized was pre-sales wasn't really what I was looking for. I wasn't just looking for that quick transaction. I was actually looking to, you know, service my clients and keep in touch with them and build long-term relationships. And with pre-sales, there's a lot of, it's very unpredictable too. And you're also pretty limited. Like, you have to stay at the presentation center the whole time. And whereas, you know, when you work for yourself and you're out there with your clients, you do have more flexibility with your time. So.
And when did you join the real estate, I guess, company that you're with? When did you join?
So Home Life Advantage Realty, I actually just joined them this month. Before that, I was with Stonehouse Realty, and I was with EXP and a few other brokerages prior to that. So I have kind of moved around just to see, you know, what brokerage works best for me. And I find that Home Life is a very good, it was a good fit for me. So.
Beautiful. So what is your why in life?
So my whys. Oh, okay. You know, actually I didn't go through that exercise for that, like when I was going through the questions for the W5s. But for me, my big why are my kids. You know, I want to be able to inspire my kids and show them, you know, that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. And that was the big thing about when I worked for somebody else, is that I felt very stuck. And that's why I wanted to work for myself, to be an entrepreneur and show them, like, you know what, anything is possible when you set your mind to it. You got to work hard for it. So that's really my big why, is really just to show my kids, like, hey, this is something that you guys can do as well. So.
And I'm going to ask you a second why, because from what I see in the real estate market currently right now, why have you stayed for 15 years in a market that goes so yeah. to keep yourself deeply seated in your why for your family, I think it's important to ask why you stay in the real estate market.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. There were times actually when I did consider maybe even going into something else, because honestly, I mean, it's so unpredictable. You don't know when you're going to get your next paycheck. And then it came down to me looking at it in the course of a year, regardless of what the market is doing. As long as I put the time and effort and put the work into it, it doesn't matter if the market's going down. The business will always be there. It's just a matter of that maintaining that relationship. And I still enjoy that, even though there's a stress. I mean, you got to pick your stress. I mean, you could be working for somebody else and you could be stressed out of your mind and, and be unhappy, or you could be stressed but be happy and actually know that you're working towards a goal or something that you enjoy. So, and that's what kept me in real estate, is that I love what I do.
Love that. So thank you so much for sparing your time today, sharing your, I know such a small portion of your unique to you W5 story with my audience out here. And this will be up on my LinkedIn page and my Instagram page and over on YouTube as well, so you can learn more. I truly believe My BC Consulting is all about building relationships first. And if we can share with each other a small section of our story, somebody out there is going to connect with you going, oh my gosh, somebody who I can talk fitness to and also buy a house from, and they'll be able to understand the language. So thank you so much. And shout out to Manny Trevish, a mortgage broker who connected us. So we're a recent connection as well. So stay on. When I say we're done, don't click off, because I do need to take our screenshot to create a thumbnail. So, and we'll make sure that you put your information down in the chat on the Facebook page, so people can connect with you as well to go deeper in story with you. Okay, everybody, thank you for always tuning in on Mondays at 1 o'clock for the edition of Where in the World Is, ... a W5 story question. It's in those ... that we learn about each other. And that's what it's all about. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in.